Creating a streamer chart is an intuitive process with AIMS. Each streamer is synchronized to a winch via the DCXU, a process not dissimilar to the SEAL system. The streamer chart consists of a collection of tools to manipulate the state of the streamer. Some tools are more aligned to improve the user experience by visually augmenting the streamer chart. The user may interact with the streamer chart via these tools to improve the visual features of the system. We will build a 6-streamer system based on data presented in SEAL layout sheet. Each streamer is already synchronized to a winch via the DCXU in the system. Here a lead-in is added to the newly created streamer and assigned a serial number via a drop-down list. A streamer can be built up using templates, which are the skeletal structure of generic streamers. Once a basic template is inserted, it can be further added to. This new streamer can then be copied and pasted onto other winches. This makes the entire process of creating a new streamer from scratch a quick and painless procedure. Each active streamer is also color-coded based on users' preferences and is easily changed. Streamers can be deleted from the system via the editing tools built in for streamer maintenance. Streamers can be accessed via the arrow button on the top right and can be sorted based on streamer numbers or winch number. Populating a streamer chart is done via a drop-down list. The list consists of spare items in the system. While this process is adequate for a small number of changes, this quickly becomes tedious and error-prone once hundreds of items are to be populated concurrently. An automated system to populate all streamers concurrently is available and is used when a new streamer system is built from ground up. Adding external devices to the streamer involves a right-click and to insert an external device. The device can be a depth control, SOD, or a velocity meter. The serial numbers can be inserted once again from a drop-down list. The list is selected from a pool of spare items of the corresponding type of item. Column width is adjustable to user-specific requirements, and this setting is persisted for the particular user and their machine. Items can also be removed by double-clicking on the serial number and updating the respective details. On an empty streamer, the winch can be populated via the earlier mentioned method of updating all streamers concurrently. Open up the SEAL layout sheet, and this initiates the process of updating the streamer sheet. Here we have updated over 100 elements by the push of a few buttons. In the background, the elements are automatically created and updated in the database. Based on a selection of elements from the chart, we can interrogate the database for details of the devices. Details of each item can be visually displayed in the form of a pie chart. This provides the historical life cycle of the selected item. Here is a snippet of the power of templates in quickly building up a streamer chart from scratch. We can add a basic structure to an empty streamer and remove the bits which are not required. These bits can be moved to another streamer or discarded from the system. A new streamer can be created by the press of the Create button under the File menu. The new streamer is added to the system and all necessary framework populated to produce the initial streamer structure. We can very quickly add a front block, mid and tail block to the streamer, and if inclined populate it with the seal assembly info data. For this example, we leave the streamer in its structural form without populating it with the serial numbers. Once we have completed the build, we can set it as active to produce a proper visual representation of the streamer. Thank you for watching this presentation.